This is not a practice run. The whales have returned at last. In a single second, there are over 100 trillion Shiba Inu. Let me tell you something. Another clue that a huge shift is on the horizon is this. A lot of people are happy. Experts are dropping their forecasts. Why is this taking place? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'll try to clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. A huge announcement was made not long ago. The whole Shiba Inu community is reeling from it, to be honest. A huge unexpected action by the whales has caught everyone's attention, and it came out of nowhere. This isn't your average trade or shopping binge. There was a lot of planning, weight, and purpose behind this. This action has far-reaching consequences. The whole market is shaken by it. One famous expert even went so far as to say this is the most bizarre aspect. Maybe this is the long-awaited proof that Shiba Inu are really making a comeback, returning in a manner that has the potential to alter everything, not only for a little moment. Some are already speculating that this is the start of something monumental, and the 1-cent dream is making an appearance again. I can see what you're thinking. Has the chart reflected this news yet? Is anything happening here? Indeed, and the analyst provided a clear breakdown. The Shiba Inu is continuing to exhibit all the correct indications of a trend that might lead to a breakthrough. It has only lately overcome a significant barrier that has been preventing it from progressing for some time. This wasn't a little maneuver either. I confidently made a clean getaway. The anticipated gain from this point forward is more than 5 times the current level. Of course, 5 times. If this comes to fruition, Shiba Inu might see levels not seen for a very long time. Plus, it's hard to turn a blind eye to growth possibilities that even major whales are getting in on. The arrows are growing upwards. The setup of the chart is very stunning. It is evident that the whales are taking calculated risks, and the atmosphere around Shiba Inu is beginning to evoke memories of their early days, but much more so. The communities are going ballistic, developers are keeping busy, and prices are now beginning to reflect that. It is quite probable that this will serve as the catalyst for the next Shiba Inu race. Now tell me what happened. Statistically speaking, that's correct. Not every day does one see what we are witnessing at this particular moment. An enormous new piece of on-chain data has suddenly come to light. Whales are beginning to have significant influence on the supply of Shiba Inu. Only 46 large wallets are now in circulation, and they contain more over 120 trillion coins. The hands of a few handful control more than 12% of the total amount in circulation. And this is why it's important. Such focused attention is not accidental. A strategic move, and whales have never sat around when they make these kinds of moves, when they consolidate that much dominance. In most cases, it heralds the arrival of a major event. This kind of buildup usually comes before a big price change. They must have insider knowledge that the general public is unaware of, or it is about to go vertical. Even more bizarre is the fact that funds pouring into these enormous wallets have skyrocketed. Just in the previous week, there has been an increase of more than 500%. When compared to the previous month, when inflows were actually decreasing, it is a significant change. Out of nowhere, whales are starting to fill up. And quickly. Meanwhile, withdrawals have increased by more than 6,000% in the span of a week. And now for the catch. Outflows are much lower month after month. Can you explain me what it means? This indicates that whales are staying put. There will be no dumping. They seem to be dispersing, rearranging, and positioning themselves in anticipation of something they anticipate will happen soon. For what reason is this a major deal for Shiba Inu? Simply said, everything hinges on supply and demand. There are fewer tokens available for purchase when a small number of powerful individuals own such a large portion of the supply. There will be a shortage of supply when demand surges due to ordinary investors, retail purchasers, or even institutions. And when supply is inadequate to meet demand, what then? the price increases dramatically, fast. For Shiba Inu, this is the ideal storm scenario. It's no longer just rhetoric. Calculus is involved. We may soon see the price surge toward that elusive dream level that everyone speaks about as whales gather, supply decreases, and momentum builds. Although getting to 1 cent may seem far-fetched, it becomes much more feasible when the foundations align like this. More long-term holders, less supply circulating, and rising project confidence. A parabolic motion requires this precise formula. If this upward trend keeps up, the Shiba Inu may finally begin to catch up to its potential, which has long been held by the community. So the rocket is getting ready to take off. Experts say Shiba Inu aren't just migrating, and here is where things get fascinating. A metamorphosis is taking place. The Shiba Inu is now at a crossroads. A huge barrier wall has recently been encountered by its price momentum. There is a massive supply zone here. There are more than 500 trillion tokens in pockets that were purchased at the present price range. A large number of investors may be hoping to either reach a point of parity or, after holding for some time, to cash out some gains. More than 166,000 wallets, all arranged in the same range, make up this wall that Into the Block has identified. So the implication is obvious. There are both technical and psychological obstacles here. People often start selling when prices reach this point because they perceive an opportunity to ultimately recoup their losses or lock in their profits. It's as if you're crashing against a ceiling. But hold on a second. Everything might change if Shiba Inu are able to break through this wall, provided they have the impetus to surge over it. Something major might happen if that zone is broken. Picture a swell of fear of missing out, FOMO, hitting everyone, along with an influx of short-term traders and automated buying. If Shiba Inu had such a breakthrough, its price might skyrocket to the next target area that investors have been watching for months. However, if it is denied, we may see a little setback. Possible short-term selling pressure might be caused by profit-taking. Nonetheless, it's still not a negative thing. Any effort at a healthy breakout should include these types of retests. Ultimately, what counts is the broader view. At this very moment, that broader view. It seems to be more robust than before. With inflows increasing and outflows changing, whales are piling up like never before, and now the Shiba Inu are testing a key resistance zone. Such behavior is not arbitrary. It's a concerted shift in the market. The neighborhood is thriving, the project is progressing as expected, and the chart is showing strength. We may call it a transition, then. Shiba Inu is now more than just a meme currency. It's gaining momentum and has solid evidence to back it up, and a genuine opportunity to advance to the next round. The next big rally may begin when it breaks the supply wall, bringing us one step closer to our 1 cent goal. Shiba Inu still seems to be quite sturdy even when we consider the far future. Actually, we may skip ahead of time entirely. It is occurring right now. Some incredible news broke not long ago. An American patient really used a Shiba Inu to pay $5,000 for dental work. Yes, practical application. A comprehensive medical treatment for a Shiba Inu was covered by this individual utilizing the cryptocurrency payment platform SHIBASWAP. Effortless straight payment with no conversion or further processes required. While Zipto did not disclose the dental clinic's name in their article, they did demonstrate something revolutionary. Not only is more than one dentist taking Shiba Inu as payment for routine dental work, but this is officially happening. It's an indication that adoption is increasing generally. The process is as follows. Go to the Zipto app's bill payments area, choose your provider. It might be a dentist office or even American Express, and then choose Shiba Inu as your payment option. The user only has to enter the money and confirm the data, and the app will take care of the rest. It takes Shiba Inu and transmits the money to the service operator automatically. It takes no more than 48 hours to complete, and the user is spared the trouble of manually converting their cryptocurrency beforehand. I call that adoption. Absent any exaggeration or guarantee. Just regular folks making real-life payments with Shiba Inu. The significance of this cannot be understated. It demonstrates that Shiba Inu is evolving into something far larger than the viral coin storyline. Shiba Inu into the mainstream is facilitated by this kind of frictionless payment use case. As a result, holders, developers, and even companies are beginning to see Shiba Inu as more than simply an asset. They are beginning to view them as money. The present status of Shiba Inu is directly related to all of this. Massive whale stockpiling, chart breakthrough attempts, and now actual usage are all happening at once. This is the manifestation of progress. Everything from infrastructure to acceptance to legitimacy, not just price action. Everyone in the Shiba Inu community has been hoping for this, and now they have it. While some remain skeptical, others are taking matters into their own hands and fixing their teeth using Shiba Inu. Crypto becomes more than a currency when it reaches that degree of usage. It becomes a movement. Therefore, what is your view on the matter? Let us know your thoughts in the comments column. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.